Okay, welcome to today's Spanish class. It's been a while, and here we are back again with the Spanish classes. I had to take a couple of weeks off for mental health reasons, but here we are continuing with the class, continuing with the sessions, which is Spanish for comrades. So glad to be helping people who want to learn Spanish, but don't want to learn Spanish, same old, normal, adequate to the system way of things. At any rate, today's lesson is going to be about vocabulary. Oh, Jessa, you can stay. Don't worry about it. The VOD will be a few days here on Twitch, and I'll upload it to YouTube as well, to the playlist Spanish for Comrades, and you can go one thing at a time. Don't worry about it. So yeah, today we're gonna see a little bit of vocabulary, and those of you who watch this thing live, you can get to ask for words that interest you, and we're gonna modify this document, and I'll upload it later to the Patreon. Hola Riendis, welcome, bienvenida, bienvenide. What are your pronouns, by the way, Riendis? I don't want to step on. Él, ella, elle, non-binary, any. We'll handle this respectfully as usual. So hola Riendis, bienvenide, just in case. So today it's gonna be all about the vocabulary, and I have a few slides ready. She, they, ella is fine. Bienvenida then. Gracias, camarada. So yeah, gracias would be, of course, hola, and gracias are like basic words. Which, by the way, one of them is this one. Need I remind you that today you get to ask for words. Like, how do you say this in Spanish? And I can tell you how do you say this or that in Spanish, okay? And we can run through the word if I know a little bit about it, and we can figure it out, okay? So, yeah, hola, hello, hola. Hola Nicole, making dinner. Don't worry. If you're curious about how do you say this or that in Spanish, just ask. Just put it in the chat. And in the meantime, I got like 4 of them words that are ready, and we can modify this document that I'm gonna post later on Patreon. And I'm doing the other way around. Like usually classes. I prepare the document beforehand, and then I send it on to Patreon people and supporters, or live for people in the chat. But today it's gonna be the other way around. We're gonna build the document together, and when we got it together, so you can watch it back at home, you can have it. So hola, hello, hola. But also, these are the Spanish milicianas in what used to be called, or people call, the Spanish Civil War, that I'd like to say is never a civil war, but an extermination war carried on by the fascists after a failed attempt of coup d'etat. So these people, instead of hola, they say salud. And salud, which, could be also cheers, could be also health, salud, okay? But we can. It was the standard salutation during the time of the militias. So every anarchist and communist, every comrade in general, when you say hola, you say salud, and raise your fist. So salud, camaradas. These comrades here, these milicianas, frontline guerrilleras for freedom and against fascism, were saying probably to the camera person, we're saying salud. Or maybe just posing, you know. But that was the way to say hello. So we all know hola because it's super basic. So we're gonna take a little bit further and say salud. Salud. Salud, camaradas. Which, again, when we say cheers and stuff, we also say salud. Salud. Cheers to you. You know. So, salud. Which is the same as hola. So, yeah. This is for hello. This is the word for hello. Salud. Salud. Hola. Of course, if you're super lazy, you can say salud. But don't be super lazy. You know what happened to me when I was 16 in Paris. Don't. Anyway, moving on. Amigo, amiga, o amigue. Again, this is like the neutral, amigue. But it's the word for friend. Like these two friends we have over here, Fidel Castro and Hugo Chavez, both rest in power. And they were friends. They developed a friendship like Hugo Chavez had nothing but respect for Fidel Castro. And Fidel Castro was trying to support the Bolivarian revolution in Venezuela the best he could. Of course, he was a very old man back then. But he was there, you know, all the way. And that's what friends do, right? Eso es lo que hacen estos dos buenos amigos. Dos buenos amigos, Fidel Castro y Hugo Chavez. Amigos. Of course, if there were two women, we could say amigas or amiga. And gender fluid or non-binary or neutral in general, just in case you don't know, you can say amigue. So friend is not a comrade. It's maybe beyond a comrade. Camarada. But, you know, it's a little bit beyond the camaraderie and creates like a, you know how it is. You know what a friend is. I don't have to explain to you. So amigo, amiga, and amigue. I don't have that many words ready today. So if you want to ask, please feel free to ask. Salud is also bless you, absolutely. Like when you sneeze, you know, salud. Religious people say Jesus, like Jesus. But yeah, generally, you sneeze and something, salud. I'm going to go back to salud. It's also bless you, like salud. Oh, Jesus, but usually, you know, salud is more atheist, more neutral. You never know who's sneezing if they have a belief in religious belief of any kind, so it doesn't hurt, you know, to say salud, like the milicianas. Amigo, amiga y amigue. Amigos, amigas, amigues para siempre. Forever, para siempre. So these two were very good friends. Estos dos eran buenos amigos. And solidaridad, which is like very straightforward, from solidarity to solidaridad. Like if you would say like in Polish, is very similar. So you let me change my keyboard here in a second. That would be in Polish, but we're doing Spanish today, okay? So it's solidaridad. Solidaridad. Solidarity. Solidarity, solidaridad is what you do when, you know, somebody's lacking or, you know. So these are neighbors helping each other with supplies in these hard times in coronavirus. And they're showing solidarity. Es una muestra de solidaridad. Muestra is kind of a word for sample. So it's una muestra de solidaridad, a sample, show or display of solidarity. And this is solidaridad, la palabra. So if you don't know how to say solidarity in Spanish, it's very straightforward. It's very simple. It's almost the same word, almost. And it happens with everything, like priority, prioridad. So you see the pattern here, right? The dad, which is not a father, but the suffix. So solidarity, solidaridad, priority, prioridad. Again, it's the same system we learned at lesson 1 at the alphabet. It's very straightforward. The vowels and consonants. So solidaridad. Hola Delph, welcome. Hola Rem Knights, welcome. Thank you for the subscription, by the way. Thank you so much. So yeah, we're learning Spanish vocabulary today, okay? Solidaridad, when you're coming back with those. It's been 17 years. So true. So we're doing vocabulary, and it's open. I got like only 4 words ready for today. We've been through 3 of those 4 words, and you get to ask whatever words you want to know in Spanish that you're curious about. So if you want to know some word in Spanish, we've been through salud, which is the revolutionary for hola. Instead of hola, I say salud, but you can use it also for bless you, like when you sneeze, salud. Or when you toast, salud, like cheers. So it's the same word, but in this context, we're translating it as hello, which is the revolutionary way to say it, with raising your fist like these milicianas over here. Amigo, amiga, y amigue, which is the friend, which is whichever, masculine, feminine, or non-binary, or neutral, which is friend. And we're at solidaridad right now. Solidarity, like these people helping their neighbors with supplies, their neighbors who are in trouble, who are facing poverty and scarcity. I mean, yes, it is spelled amigue, because if you want to make the go, ga, and the ge, it needs a u here, the g, to be the ge. But because if we took off the u, it would pronounce amige, and it would mean nothing, basically. But yeah, that's why the g, becomes a h if you don't put a u there in some vowels. So e and e, but a is fine. Actually, you don't have those, those. Yeah, the u. Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing with the G. Amigo, amiga, amigue. So solidarity, solidaridad. And brother, sister, sibling. Hermano, hermana, and hermane. Again, 2 famous brothers. Castro brothers. Fidel on the right. And Raúl on the left. Raúl is right now in charge of the Cuban state. Taking over for Fidel, and they're organizing the best they can. I think all those myths and false stories told about Cuba, about it not being democratic enough, even when they vote for almost all policy at a local level that they have. So yeah, so hermano is a brother, hermana is a sister, and hermane is a sibling. Neutral. Yeah, I don't know if Raúl is stepping down at a point. Maybe he will, leave someone in charge for. Again, it's like the state. It's like there are many nations. You get to have like a state, like president of a republic, let's say, but then you got like a prime minister. And they're like different offices, And that's the case of Cuba. I don't even know who the prime minister in Cuba is right now. But the head of state, it's Raúl right now. So the role is not so, it doesn't meddle so much in the everyday affairs of the. Also, there's another word which is, if you want to say brotherhood, sisterhood, or siblinghood. I don't know if that even exists, but you can write hermandad. What? Just please. Okay, that's the intro. There you go. Hermandad, that's brotherhood or sisterhood. It is also, fraternidad, of course. Of course. Thank you, aspavientos. Fraternidad, but hermandad is like a brotherhood. Fraternidad is like fraternity. It's like it has like a slightly different meaning. Like the fraternidad would be like the feeling that compels you to treat everyone like brothers or sisters. And in this case would be sororidad, like sorority in English. I'm sure there's a word for sorority. Yeah, we use it right now. We can actually that's gonna be our next word. This doesn't type properly. Okay, wait a second. Duplicate, and we're gonna go. It is used in modern Spanish. I don't know. It hasn't been in use so much, but the feminist movement is using it a lot in Spanish right now. Sororidad. So the government is separating in Cuba and many places around the world. It's very rare that you get like a head of state and president of the government like you do in the United States. It's one of the problems of the United States, I guess, as one of the many problems. One of the authoritarian gestures of them. Yeah. The thing is not officially recognized sorority, but it's sororidad. But it is used in the feminist movements right now, basically. So, by default, the Spanish would be hermandad for brothers and sisters alike. But sororidad, it's the camaraderie between women. Let's say, like when all the Me Too movement happened in Spain, and there was this journalist called Cristina Falleras, who started a wonderful journalist and incredible comrade, and who started a hashtag on Twitter called Cuéntalo, which like tell it, cuéntalo. It was okay. Let me fix this slide over here. So hermandad, brotherhood, and sisterhood. Okay, I need to make this one a little bit longer. Let me modify this. Come on. There you go. Brotherhood, sisterhood, sorority, and fraternity. Basically, that would be the English translations for that. I'm gonna look for a proper image. Yeah, this is a cute one. I like it. So there you go. Oh, that's a little bit big. It needs to be resized a little bit. There you go. Maybe a little bit bigger. It's got margins, and I need to send it to the back. There you go. So it is not like an official word. No presidents or no prime ministers. Yeah, that would be ideal. And I'm gonna add to the I'm gonna add to this slideshow the hashtag cuéntalo, which is hashtag tell it. And I'm gonna clarify the Spanish equivalent to me too. Okay, well, let's modify this blog so it looks a little bit better. There you go. And let's look for an image of our comrade Cristina Fallarás. And if you look at it, if you do a search online, it would be like yeah, Cristina Fallarás. Okay, this is a cool picture. She's awesome. Brave and incredibly smart and knowledgeable comrade. We got nothing for but respect for this wonderful person. It's gonna set it to the background-ish, something like that, and just send to back. Nah, it steps way too much into it. Okay, let's leave these two. Okay. There you go. No, don't do that. No, don't. Why? Okay, because you gotta. No, yes. Okay, it's kind of but it'll have to do. It'll make do. And I'm gonna duplicate this, and you don't duplicate like this, okay? CV. And awesome journalist and comrade. Check her out when you have the time. She writes a lot in Spanish and Catalonian, but it's good practice and exercise. Got nothing but respect for Dolly Parton. Incredible singer, great professional, can I say. So cuéntalo, which is like it's a verb from the verb contar, cuenta. So cuenta goes from it's from the verb. Let me CV. From contar as the verb. What's with this text box though? It's kind of huge. Okay, enough with that. So cuéntalo is tell it. So to tell is contar. And hola, dear lady, welcome to the Spanish class. We're in Spanish class. We're doing some vocabulary. So if you have questions about words that you wanna, like I don't remember how do you say that in Spanish? How do you say that? I don't remember. Or I don't know, which is fine. I don't know. It's something wonderful that we all should say more often, because it's very likely that we don't know anything about most of the subjects. So yeah, we're on Cuéntalo, which is tell it, which is the Spanish equivalent to me too, the hashtag me too. And it's from the verb contar, to tell. So tell it, tell your story. And women were speaking up and telling their stories about their aggressors and, all the bad stuff that happened. So it resulted in a lot of visibility and violence against women. And yeah. Chinese for it. What? Why do you come with the word in Chinese? I don't know about Chinese. I don't know anything. I'm I barely can say ni hao. Ah, that's a Chinese hashtag for it. I'm not gonna understand anything. You lurk away, don't worry about it. You're getting your... Ooh, you're getting your flu shot. Yeah, you're gonna be like, all you know, all destroyed for a few hours at least, and but take it in bed, take it easy, take care of yourself. That's self-care is important. Anyway, yeah, from the verb contar. So contarlo, tell it, and it's just one word. Cuéntalo. Wo ye she. My Mandarin sucks hard, but I still remember some. Ooh, cool. You need to get a flu shot as well, Rendis. Yeah, it's a season, so I've never gotten one, but I'm privileged, I'm like that. Anyway, the verb contar is to tell something, contar una historia, to tell a story. Ah, okay. So if you get like corona with a flu, then it's gonna fuck you up big time. Okay, I understand. Damn it. So best of luck with that, and I hope you get you be safe. Okay, you're valuable, comrade, and be safe. We care. We all care a lot. So yeah. Yeah, contar also means to count. Like contar hasta tres, count to three, But also tell a story, contar una historia, contar un cuento. No props, dear. All is good. Just feel that solidarity and love your way. That's Sesame Street count in Spanish. Oh, that's a good one. I think it's. I don't remember. I'll get back to that because I don't remember how the count. Conde Draco, I think it was. Yeah, it was. Don't contar. That's a good one. I think in Spain they call him Conde Draco. Then probably several Latin American countries would have done their own translation. Yeah, it's a pun in English. They gave up on it in Spanish, so it's just funky. It tries to play on the Dracula, but minus the copyright basically, so it doesn't. The Swedish chef, yeah, but it's funny, because it's not the Swedish who are not understood in Sweden. As much as the Danish. There's this famous thing. I'm gonna try and I think it's this one. Yeah. But we're not gonna see it together. Or maybe we are gonna see it together. But this is what people think about the Danish. Just save it for later. In Sweden, they call him the Norwegian. It's funny because Swedish don't understand Norwegian, but Norwegians understand Swedish. Anyway, do you have any words that you want to know about? Para la cuenta. Y el conde cuenta o algo así, ¿no? El conde que cuenta. But they translated Conde Draco, so Hola, Johnny. Welcome, welcome. We're doing Spanish vocabulary. You derailed with non-essential puppet names. Don't worry about it, Nicole. We are who we are. And yeah, I'm gonna do a duplicate here. Of course, it's gonna. Okay, I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller because it does that. There you go. That's better. That's way better. So yeah, that's Cuéntalo by Cristina Fallarás. Of course, feminism would be feminismo, but we have a word. Okay. I'm gonna duplicate this one just not to lose a lot of format. Take it to the bottom, which is machismo, which I think you use in English a lot as a like a bravado, like a I feel like but it's actually it alludes more to the patriarchy, to the patriarchal system, but we could call it like male chauvinism. And let's look for a picture because the Castro brothers don't deserve this. But you see, it means like a different thing, if you know what I mean. Like machismo, it would be like let's see. There's this yeah, I like this one. Copy image. Come on, load the image so I can copy it. There you go. Copy image. So this caption says space free of male chauvinist violence. Gonna take it to the back. It says here space free of male chauvinist violence. Espacio libre de violencia machista. Yeah, being macho as well. There's the macho, you know. Macho is also like a biological word for male. So depending on context, you know, you can say in a scientific paper, you can say a male ocelot. You can say un ocelote macho, and it doesn't mean anything, you know, patriarchal or anything. It's just the sex of the poor ocelot, of the poor ocelot there in the forest doing his thing. And there's this scientist there looking at their genitals, you know, with a what the fuck. But that's the way of science, okay? It's inquiring about things. So yeah. Yeah, poor ocelot. But you know, let's say the scientist is very respectful and leaves the ocelot be. You know, just watching with a very advanced optics there. You know, don't worry about it. The ocelot will be fine so far. So machismo is male chauvinism in Spanish, which would be like a false friend. Like what you say machismo in English would be like a bravado thing, like the attitude. In this case, it's the whole system of male chauvinism, which would be like patriarchy would be patriarcado as well, right? Yeah, the ocelot is gonna be fine. It's gonna be doing his ocelot things, you know. He's gonna be just, you know. Yeah, we have chauvinism as well, which is chauvinista. It's a French word. It comes from the French, from some Chauvin guy who was an actual, you know, dick. So it was the word is after this guy Chauvin. Yeah, machismo comes from macho. Macho, it could be like a neutral term, just like the ocelot and the scientist, or it could be like macho, que machote, like oh, you're such a macho, you're such a manly man, you know? The toxic masculinity rabbit hole, which is very easy to fall in. Yeah, off to the thesaurus. Da-da-da-da-da. That's a way. Every time we deal with language, it's gonna get muddy. That's the way it is. So yeah, do you have any other words that is not ocelot? Because ocelot is ocelote. It's super simple, very straightforward, and I don't think it belongs in a 101 type of. Of course, there's this the typical saying. The typical what we call cuñado, the know-it-all piece of shit, and go like, ni machismo, ni feminismo. Which is, it's super common of the ignorant, cuñado. That's why, I call my channel Cuñado Izquierdas. Ni machismo, ni feminismo. Is the typical misogynist. Misogynist is the main one. The main one for which one? Oh, for the yeah, misogynia. It's like elephant. You wanna know elephant? The word elephant is super simple, but it's true. It's machismo, feminismo. Let's do some animals. Okay. It's fine. Animals are cool. We're animals too, So that's elefante. If you catch this slide as it is, elefante male chauvinism. It's like no. So instead of the PH, we use the F. But it pronounce almost, if you write minus the E and you write elephant, it's gonna read just like an English elephant. Well, with the more straightforward vowels of Spanish, if you know what I mean. About the I? What's the I? I'm gonna look for a nice elephant. Or actually, no. I would. There's this image of the Spanish king killing elephants, but we're gonna look for living elephants who are thriving and doing good. Hola, el sinistro. Welcome. Salud, camarada. We're doing vocabulary, and we're doing vocabulary in a way that you all can ask for whichever word you want to know in Spanish. So if you have curiosity, and if you're curious about how do you say this in Spanish, if you have like something to, let's look for a nice elephant who is thriving and doing good. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this chum. This chum seems to be doing okay. Let me show you this chum. He's fine. He's strolling. He doesn't have a care in the world. That's the kind of elephant I wanna think about. Okay? Yeah, that's fine. Un elefante feliz. That's and they seem like a old elephant, very lived elephant. That's good. Let's go for a funky concept. Felicidad. Anybody knows what felicidad means? Probably. If you're into Brazilian music. Anybody want to go for it? Just in case. Father? No, father is padre. But nice shot. Not really, nah? I mean, yeah. Well, felicidad is happiness. I hope I wrote this fine. Happiness. which reminds me always that every time I hear the word happiness, I remember Happiness in Slavery, the song by Nine Inch Nails, which I'm not going to play, will get me copyright strike or whatever. But, you know, don't open your eyes, you won't like what you see. The devils of truth, something, the hearts of the free. I don't remember so much, but yeah. Felicidad. Let's go for... It's this unattainable thing, but let's go for these happy people in a bicycle being very happy. It's this unattainable philosophical concept that makes you ride in a bicycle with balloons, I suppose. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Randy's. Thank you. Yeah, if you see the word felicidad, it reminds you of the Italian the felicita, and this is this Italian song. Felicita. But also a felicidade in Portuguese from Antonio Carlos Jobim, which is a magnificent song, you know. Tristeza não tem fim, felicidade sim. A felicidade é como a gota de orvalho numa pétala da flor. Brilha tranquila depois de leve oscila e cai como uma lágrima de amor. It's a great song. Sorry about the Brazilian segue, but nah, I don't like this image. I mean, it's too low resolution. Let's put something that is in the way of happiness. Let's do something else. It's luxury space communism. And if we Google luxury space communism, no? Yeah. Copy image and paste. That's better. Felicidad. You know, living in a luxury, natural, wonderful world. Fully automated. Gay space communism. You know, seeking out strange new worlds. Seek out new life, new civilization to boldly go where no one has gone before. Don't worry about it, Sinistero. Just chill. Just chill. It's fine, brother. All will be good. We'll be hanging out just in peace and love and unity. So yeah, felicidad. Super chill, as usual. I don't get super worked up on stream. Hopefully, no. I got worked up like once or twice. But I tend to be very chill. Like a great idea for a TV show, right? Like, you know, people who explore space, the final frontier. Do you get to crop it? Let me see. You get to crop it here. Adjustments, saturation, description, edit mask. Yes, you get to do that. I'm gonna crop the margins here. See, we only see, there you go. Done. I'm fiddling now with this other slideshow type of software. Moving away from the Adobe suite. Fuck it. I'm not paying anymore for Adobe. You know, I don't get paid, and I cannot pay for more Adobe bullshit. Oh, thank you for the follow, a skeptic. You also threw away your Adobe. Yeah. I used to be very Adobe dependent because I've always worked graphic design, and we've done, you know, all the graphic design things, Photoshop, InDesign. Back in the day, we used to do what was the name? Freehand, and we had of course, Illustrator, and we had Freehand and Quark Express was for layout designs. So that was cool. Any other words that you wanna learn? That you're wondering, like, how would you say that in Spanish? How can people say words in Spanish? Do people Spanish either? Like, do people speak Spanish in the world? Maybe. You always blank on words. I want to know until it's too late. Until I press like stop streaming, and then you go like, damn it, I wanted to know that one. How do I say, please give your cat a head pat for me? Okay, I can write. It's a long sentence. We're looking for specific words, but I'm gonna yeah. Por favor, acaricia. Acariciar is like to stroke or cherish, or to just por favor, acaricia tu gato en la cabeza por mí. Or you can say just acaricia tu gatete por mí. Okay, what's a gato? Acariciar is like to stroke, Acariciar. You forgot that one? I'm glad you. I'm glad I refreshed that. Okay. Gato. And of course, cat. Let's look for a fluffy one. Palette cleanser. Well, we're not even dirty, but it's always good. You never have enough cats. Let's look for a big cat. Okay, no. When you Google big cat, you get all the tigers, the lions, the panthers, and whatnot. The ocelot. Look at that. An ocelot. Okay. Cute cat. And then you get all the stuff. Where's that? No, that's our kittens. I want a grown up cat. Actually, senior. Because we old people have some value as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I hope this pleases you, because it's pleasing me a lot. Look at that. Look at that, my globe. Blessed be Durruti. Oh. Gato, that would be in Italian with a double T, right? We do the single T in Spanish. We're cool like that. Look at that gorgeous furry friend. Oh my glob. Anyway. Gato. Or pet. Pet is acariciar, like if you pet a pet, right? So we use acariciar also for pet. So pet your cat for me. Dale una caricia a tu gato por mí, porfa. Por favor. Por favor. Por favor is please. Which is could be like a... But por favor and gracias, I'm gonna do them together. Duplicate. Oh my god, what a beautiful cat. Okay. I'm gonna... Just something about this... Nyeh. Por favor means please. And gracias means thank you. It's gracias means thank you. which are basic pleasantries that you can use with other people just to be nice for the sake of being nice, because being nice is like the best thing you can do in the world. And chat, yeah, chat is cat in French. Le chat noir, the black cat. You know that epic. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. They're polite things to do, but children. I don't know. I don't like children in my things. Children need to be running around, wild in nature. Well, like we grown-ups do our thing as well, and everybody's happy, everybody's respecting each other. But there you go. Copy image. Yada yada yada. Por favor y gracias. So let's see, these two people are climbing the mountain, and it sucks that it's hair. It could be totally him. So let's say they're going down the mountain, and his knees are giving it a little bit because he's tired, and she's better trained, and he says, "Me ayudas a bajar, por favor? Can you help me down, please?" So Matska in the cat. Matska, okay. In Polish it's Maćka. Okay, Maćka. In Polish it's kot, but it's funny because the word kot in Norwegian means horny. I knew because there's this friend of mine, Mathilde. She had this song called Koto alene forsliten til å nanere. It was like horny and alone, but too tired to masturbate. Anyway, let's say that the guy on the right is trying to go down the mountain, but he's too tired. His knees are giving in, and he asked his friend, the girl who's trained a little bit better, who's been, to mountain. And you came back in a real time. Definitely. It is quite the song though, and she's a good friend. I think she got married to her girlfriend not long ago. To her now wife. But it's punk. It's techno pop punk attitude. You know how it is. So he's trying to go down the mountain. They're going down the mountain. He's super tired, and he asks, like, "Can you help me down? ¿Puedes ayudarme a bajar? Can you help me down? ¿Puedes ayudarme a bajar, por favor?" So please. And she helps him down, and when he's down that boulder that they're trying to climb down, and they get back to a path that is a little bit more flat and amicable, to keep walking, he says gracias, thank you, gracias. Of course, if your persuasion is Latin American, you can say gracias, because what we talked about the C and the Z are in Spanish from Spain, we say gracias, and a lot of people are struggling a lot to say that, that thing. Although you have thing, but they don't associate with the letter C, whatever. So if you're more comfortable, saying gracias, it's also cool, because Latin American Spanish accents are and variants of the language, because there's a lot of words, nifty words and good stuff out there. They're more than okay, they're awesome, okay? Anyway, do you have any more words that you want to know about? How you say that in Spanish? Por favor, gracias. ¿Queréis saber más palabras en español? Es el momento. Es el momento. This is the time. The moment is here to ask for words in Spanish. We have so far 11 words. Let's go back to the words that we know. Salud, which is hola, which is hello. Salud, camarada. But salud also is good for cheers when you're making a toast, or when you sneeze and go, and they say salud. Like, bless you, but not religious. Thought it was interesting that my friends from Spain had a hard time understanding people from Central and South America because of their accents. I mean, some people, usually not really, but some people with heavy accents can ramble a little bit. It depends, you know. I think for me, you know, and for my Mexican and some Colombian friends and some Central American friends as well from Guatemala, the most difficult people to understand in all Latin America is the Chileans, because they go like, you go like, what? But, you know, I talk with Chileans all the time and we understand each other just fine. I don't know. It could be, you know, what you're used to. And it's sometimes, you know, when you're used to learn a certain accent and the Madrid accent is not so difficult to understand, but what is very difficult to understand for many Madrileños is that the accent, that we have an accent. Many people in Madrid, they think like, I don't have an accent. I don't have an accent. I speak like regular Spanish. And it's like, no, my dude, you ain't speaking no regular Spanish. No. It's very funny. Sort of from the countryside. I don't know. Maybe they've been, you know, where were your friends from? Like if there's some little villages in that are kind of isolated, you know, and never hear so many different accents. Maybe it's my experience, you know, as a migrant and commonly, you know, a person who's been all over the place because I used to have money. I used to afford it. But yeah. But sometimes I understand, you know, that you're stuck with your own quote unquote dialect, because they're not really dialects, but they're like variants of the same language. They're very, very close. But you get stuck with your accent now we're outside of Cordoba. When you know, many people in Spain, they have a tough time understanding Andalusians when the accent is like some places in Jaén and stuff. It's like, you know, go, what? You know, ¿qué? What? ¿Qué? You can replace the what with ¿qué? It's very confused and very fun. ¿Qué? Yeah. Está bastante difícil entender andaluz. Bien. They eat up some consonants and they, you know, el andaluz, and go like, oh, isn't theoretically andaluz? Yeah, but andaluz. Le chant andaluz, like the movie by Buñuel he made with Dalí, right? Sounds like a Piemontese. I understand the Sicilians. Whoa. Yeah, and people from Napoli, Napolitano, they have like their own thick accent. Yeah, that's what they said. Worked at internship and for El Corte Inglés. They used to be like the main ass supermarket, the Spanish Amazon, but before the internet. A lot of Andalusians may have moved to Puerto Rico. They eat up the ending words too. Yeah. Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, they have really, really cool accents too. That's true. And they take a lot of shortcuts. A ton of shortcuts. They're fun. I like them. So anyway, we've been seeing like salud, hello, Also cheers, also bless you. Depends on the context. Context is key for anything in Spanish. Context is super important. Amigo, amiga, o amigue, which is friend. This is in male gender, female gender, and neutral gender. Again, not male and female sex. That's sex, not gender. Sorry about that. I had to sleep. But in male gender, man gender, woman gender, or masculine gender, feminine gender, and non-binary gender or neutral gender. Friend, amigo, amiga, o amigue. Amigue is not valued by the Royal Academy of the Spanish language, la Real Academia Española de la Lengua, but they're a bunch of very old men who don't know shit, so fuck them. We learn a language by usage, not by academic standard, right? So, solidaridad, solidarity, solidarité. Na zdrowie, yeah. A na zdrowie. We should use amiga to annoy them more. Yeah, definitely. I mean, annoying them is a mission, a worthwhile mission by itself. But, the justice between genders, it's even better. But I get what you mean. Let's troll them motherfuckers. So, solidaridad, solidarity. And if you feel very lazy that day, you can say solidaridad, and they're gonna understand you. But theoretically, solidaridad. Hermano, hermana, o hermana, same with the genders, like say masculine and feminine and neutral. So, hermano, hermana, hermanes is brother, sister, or sibling. And here's the brothers, Castro brothers. Los hermanos Castro, Fidel y Raúl. Hermandad, brotherhood. Or sisterhood. Sororidad, sorority. Fraternidad, fraternity. Again, sororidad is one other word that is not admitted by the Real Academia de la Lengua Española, IOLE. But it's a valid word by usage, not by academic, standard. Same old, same old. Cuéntalo, which is the hashtag, the equivalent of Me Too, initiated by this wonderful comrade, Cristina Fallarás, great journalist and very wise person. Someone really worth listening to in everything politics. She's really based. And tell it, which is cuéntalo, tell it. So it's kind of the Spanish equivalent, and from the verb contar, to tell, also to count, contar. Oh, something that cuenta conmigo, count on me, cuenta conmigo, count on me, count me in, So who's coming to the demonstration? ¿Quién viene a la manifestación? Oh, that's another word that we could do. Who's coming to the demonstration? ¿Quién viene a la manifestación? And you go like, cuenta conmigo, cuenta conmigo. It's like, count on me, count me in, I'm in, say no more. So, machismo, male chauvinism, again, false friends. Yes, let's annoy the fascist. Manifestación, with a C. I'll write it in a second. We just go over all of the words that we've seen so far, and then I'll add the new one. That it's manifestación. There you go. Spanish and Italian share that one too. Yeah. Spanish and Italian are very close, like Spanish and French and Spanish and Portuguese. There's just it's like a minefield of false friends sometimes. So most of the time it's like, yeah, sure. Yeah, and it's false friends for English, exactly, because manifestation is not the same. But actually, it is it means both things. Like a manifestación could be a manifestation or a demonstration. Again, it's all about context. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do that word when we go through all of them, all of the ones that we've done so far. Many false friends between Italian and Spanish. Gotta be careful. Yeah. Both derive from Latin, no? Yeah. They're what they call lenguas romance or Romance languages, which is not languages for romance or something like fuck romance. Romantic love is one toxic piece of shit that throws people into misery and violence. But I mean, Romanic language. Okay, that's how you call them. Yeah, Romanic language, which has Italian, French, Romanian, and Spanish and Portuguese. Friend who speaks Spanish went to French Canada and tried to order 4 burgers for 4 people and accidentally ordered 4 burgers for each of them. So 16 burgers. Oh my god. That's a lot of burgers. Poor people. I hope they ordered like takeaway or something. They could have another one the day after. Romanian is a Romanic language. Yep. It's very influenced by Slavic languages, to be honest, and Balkanic languages, but still, it's officially it's a Romanic language. 16 burgers sound good. I don't know. That's a lot of burgers. Depends on the size of the burgers. Anyway, machismo, nothing to do with the usage of in English of the word machismo, but male chauvinism or patriarchy. Well, although we have the word patriarcado, which describes better like the systemic part of it, but machismo is the attitude, the male chauvinism, the male supremacy, we could call it. Elefante, an elephant. So instead of the PH, we use the F. And look at this jolly friend, quadrupedal, wonderful creature. Fellow animal. Anyway, felicidad, happiness. One of your old colleagues was from Romania. Yeah. Even Slavic language are influenced by Latin roots. That's true. Tsar comes from Caesar. Oh, I didn't know that one. That's a cool one. Yeah. Slavic got a lot of Germanic influence too. Yeah. All European languages are mutually influenced. They're like if you listen to like the Nordic languages, like I know some like Polish is incredibly influenced by German. And it's a Slavic language. It's supposedly a Western Slavic, like Slovak and Czech. But it's incredibly influenced by German language. So the same with Slovak, right? Kaiser comes from Caesar too. Yeah, I mean the Roman Empire was Wow, cool. Yeah. I'm getting to learn. We're all learning here. That's really cool. So felicidad, happiness. Look at that gay space. Luxury, fully automated, luxury, communism. That's joy and happiness. Gato, cat, our feline friend, felino. And por favor, please, and gracias, thank you. What were we doing? We were doing manifestación, right? Let's do it. Manifestación. We're deleting the pleasantries right now. And we're gonna do manifestación, which means demonstration, please. / protest, because both of the words apply for manifestación. But we have like this one called concentración, in which we, instead of marching through the street, you stay in the one place, and it's a type of manifestación. So I'm not gonna go through the, but yeah, I mean, okay. Let's get this Chilean super protest with a ton of people. Copy. No, but I'm gonna this one, which has like a lot of Mapuche flags copy image. Piñeira culiao. The Chilean language. Ay, look at that. Look at that crowd. Look at that crowd. That's fantastic. So that's a protest. That's a manifestación. Oh, and it's also good for manifestation, as I said. You know, context. Always checks context. Multilingual and etymological learning goes on here. When I first moved to Torino, it was so weird seeing a sentence that was like, there's a manifestation at Piazza Statuto. Yeah. And I was just like, I'm doing what? About what? Love and respect from Chilean comrades. Yeah, definitely. For Chilean comrades, yeah. Even if I don't know what they are saying. Piñeira culiao. Look at that. Where's this? Piñeira culiao. Las pérdidas del pueblo no podrás comprarlas. Bien. Piñeira culiao. So yeah, that's a protest, manifestación, demonstration. Manifestación, which is manifestarse. Where you can use the word manifestarse, manifestar. Manifestar is to actually to manifest something, to say something. You know, manifiesto aquí, it's very formal, right? Manifiesto aquí que el poder del pueblo soberano debe prevalecer. Pues, yeah, whatever, right? But, you know, it's very formal, but it's a thing. But manifestarse, like it oneself, it's going to a protest. So voy a manifestarme, I'm going to a protest. O voy a una manifestación, I'm going to a protest. There are many different ways to say the same thing in Spanish. At this point, you're wondering, like, what have I gotten into, right? Call the Ghostbusters. Oh, that was fun. You sinistro. That was a fun one. Anyway, do you have any more words that we could, or maybe we can wrap up the lesson right here? We've seen a few words. We've seen like 12 words. I think 12 is good for one single session. Unless you're curious about something special, something specific, let me know. And we're going to do more sessions like these, okay? So we're going to do more vocabulary sessions soon at some point. It's just, you know, it's been up and down with life. So organizing, you know, these classes takes a little bit of work. And I couldn't afford to do it. I'm halfway through. Yeah. Through some stuff. So I think we're going to wrap up the lesson here. Yes. Yeah.